Hey everybody, welcome. Welcome, autoimmuneanswers.com. My name is Ralph Havens, and today's session is a unique way to look at autoimmune conditions, or what you could call self against self, like basically the body trying to hurt itself. Way to look at. Let me just clear out of this screen. So it's something that shows up from time to time, and when it does, it's really cool to have a way to clear it. And it's the victim thing, like how to clear the victim thing. You know, we were watching some really cool videos, Jen and I and Ben and Baden, and there was a very amazing thing on one of those shows like America's Got Talent, one of those kind of shows. I think it might have been that exact show. And this woman, young woman, stood up and told her story through an interpreter, I believe. Might have been an interpreter, or she might have just been talking. I think she was just talking. And but she had gone deaf at some point in her life as a little girl. And before that, she just loved to sing. And then, but then she couldn't hear anything. And so she figured out that if she stood barefoot on a floor, she could feel the music, and she could even feel her own voice, and she could sing. So she wrote this song called Try. And it's about, not giving up, and no matter what obstacle comes in your way to try. And it was really beautiful, and her voice was beautiful, and it was just amazing. And the whole crowd cheered, and it was just incredible. And so Jen and I were looking at the video, and we noticed, it had 500,000 plus likes on it. So that's understandable. But what was weird was it had over 7,000 thumbs down. 7,000 thumbs down. Now, what's that about, right? There's a singer that some people like a lot, Taylor Swift, and but then other people have this big button around her. They hate her. And she's positive, and she's sweet, and she's cute, and she has good stories, and she's funny, and she sings great, and she does really well. There's a lot of people that like her. But there's a lot of people that hate her. She even has a song about the hater's going to hate, and shake it off. And but when somebody says something hurtful, what do you do? And so what's cool is there was a time in my life when certain type of people seemed to find me and then say things that were very hurtful, things that were, especially about my therapy and my views on healing and stuff. And it was quite interesting because a few of my friends started doing this, and then some of my clients this is back in San Diego many years ago. And one of my friends, a doctor friend of mine, who I was talking to one night, we were just hanging out at the beach, and he said, "Ralph, you got to fix this, man. You got to fix this," because there was this one doctor that was coming in to my office that was treating me really badly, just attacking me and my work and everything. Yet he was coming in to get sessions. And I'm like, whoa, what is this all about? And it was so stressful for me every time he was on the schedule. And so I handled it. I told him off basically. And that's how I dealt with that. And it quit showing up in my life. But every once in a while, of course, there's going to be people, no matter how clear you are, no matter how positive your message is, that might say something that hurts. And so what do you do? What I found is there's a way to clear this and then shift it. And when something happens that pushes our buttons, like in my case, people thinking certain things about me or saying certain things, and it might, it doesn't activate me too much anymore, but you still kind of get affected, you were human. And, but the cool thing is we can go inside and see where we have that feeling, if it hurts, it hurts inside us, right? And so there's a way to go inside and be with it. Just check in and go, what, am I okay with being with this feeling that's in there right now? It's already in there. And whatever circumstance or something that happened in the outside world that caused it to show up, it's not like they caused it. It's more like it was something that was activated in me. Because if if somebody says something and you don't believe it and they talk badly, we'd brush it off you'd be like, yeah, right, whatever. That's a bunch of not true. But if it has a little bit of like, oh man, that really got me, then there's part of you that believes it or has it in your body somewhere. And clearing that can clear this self against self thing, which shows up in an autoimmune condition where you're attacking yourself, allergies and other conditions where your body's breaking down because it seems to be attacking itself. The immune system is fired up, the different parts of the body are fired up and seem to be attacking itself. This could be a cool thing to shift. And so whenever anything shows up with feeling like somebody got to you, then there's a thing, it's called the victim thing, but it's, no judgment. We all have this to different levels. And but if you can take some responsibility and go inside and feel whatever that is and stay with it, it will run itself out. It will clear. And then you don't have to go, fight against the people that are giving you the thumbs down. And, it's still useful if somebody in your physical world is doing hurtful things. It might be good to get out of that situation, right? But also it's a gift because you can look inside and clear this thing. So for your session today, you might want to go just take a moment and go inside your body and notice what's happening in there. If this activated anything for you or brought up certain things, you could think about what's going on in your body right now? And you could ask yourself, are you okay with being there with it? If you're not, it's okay. You can go on and do something else right now. But if you're okay with feeling whatever that is right now, whatever that is that gets you, there you go. And if you're okay with just being with it and not trying to change it and just hanging out with it in this moment, something really cool can happen. And you'll know when it's cleared because there'll be a certain, it won't be there anymore. It'll be like, wow, I don't feel whatever that was. And when it is, then you can check back in and go, how does it feel about what happened? Does it irritate you? Does it bother you? It might be that you go, it doesn't seem to bother me. Or it might be funny now, like it might make you laugh. Or it might still be there. And maybe there's more to go inside and look at. So that's for your session today. It's a way to clear those things that seem to be other people attacking. And that might be self against self, like something that's activating something in you that once cleared makes it where you're not fighting yourself. So try it out. Let me know what you think. There'll be links for, so I made some PDFs and a video of an entire session using this with some people. And you can have that. It'll be in the description below or later on in the video links and stuff like that, ralphhavens.com/enlighten up. And go grab that, the couple of PDFs and the video. Give it a try if you want. And let me know. Let me know if this session made a difference in your life. And I will see you all very soon. All right. Bye now.